Howdy everyone. It's taken me 7 minutes to start my live stream. I was on time, 7 minutes. I tried everything. I changed Wi-Fi, I went to LTE, tried to 5G, everything.
I tried everything.
I'm not liking this. Seriously, I'm not liking this. I think that something has started. Again, howdy everyone. Thank you for coming here. Welcome to the stream. This is daily update from Russia, from Moscow, Russia, about life in Russia in general and about news that we're getting from all over about what's going on in Ukraine and about Russia's special military operation in that country. Oh, I'm not liking this. You see, internet is the last pillar of freedom that we have. With internet, we have access to everything, to news, to communications, to anything. Internet's off, and it doesn't really matter who shuts it off, the West or Russia. Okay, let's go. I would like to thank you and acknowledge a most wonderful team inside Russia. The moderators, the HQ, Lorna, Mommy, and Robert Bates, and the mods, Bob S., Harry Portman, Julie F., and Pinball himself. Thank you so much. You are great. Thank you for coming here every single day and watching my back. And everyone else, I would love to ask you, please keep me safe. I'm not in the safest place right now, in the most safest environment in the world. There are laws like me who are sitting in Russia, and please do not put anything controversial in the comments. Do not try to inform me of what's going on outside of Russia and especially in Ukraine. I know I'm not naive. I know most likely more than you do, okay? Because this is all I do from morning till night. I follow and I have sources. So thank you so much for keeping me safe. I have asked my mods to keep virtual gulag here so I don't have to go to the real one. Whew. You know, you saw the thumbnail of this video, and let me tell you, there is hope. There is the first ray of hope that I have seen in many days. Let me put chat in a new window so it's in front of my eyes at all times, and I'm looking at if mods have something urgent to tell me. You know, for 3 weeks we had been getting all kinds of information from all over, official information from Russian government and, you know, this Russian government structures, departments. Then there was some information from the other side. And I forgot to... Yarn Prepper, my wonderful mod, I apologize. Just so many new names to remember. I will not make that mistake again. Accept my apologies, please. But anyway, so many information from all over. And all that information was not good. Not good. At first we didn't know what was going on. Then later we started getting feeling of whatever was planned by Russia in Ukraine was not going as planned, was not going well, and the negotiations started. It's really strange to have negotiations in the first place, don't you think? Look, there are two countries. One is larger, one is smaller. The larger country announces that it starts a special military operation against another country, right? Soldiers go and this fighting, okay, whatever the goals are. And then the big country all of a sudden starts negotiating. 2 weeks, 10 days after this operation. Don't you think if operation is well planned, if all odds are right, calculated right, this operation is get in, do whatever you need to do and stop it. Plain and simple, okay? But then what's happening right now is get in, start doing whatever was planned to do, and then sit down and start negotiating whatever, peace or conditions, terms and conditions. The fact that negotiations are taking place and there are meetings every day, it just tells us that something is going majorly wrong on this side, okay? But I'm glad that they met many times. I'm glad there's actually news today, well, last night, but today they confirmed that there is hope that they might be peace solution, peace treaty agreement, whatever, very soon. Let me tell you, I am looking forward to that. You just have no idea how much. I want finally Russia to announce that it stops all kinds of military activities in Ukraine and pulls out all soldiers, all tanks, entire army. And no one fights anymore and no one is killed anymore, okay? Russian soldiers are home and Ukrainians, poor guys, I mean, they will live in life, right? And all of a sudden, bomb, and then it stops in a few weeks and nothing changed, okay? And then they just have houses destroyed, all roads, all infrastructure, everything is damaged, and they come back to ruins. What the hell? I'm talking about regular people. Imagine how their lives are not even changed. They're destroyed. They're absolutely misplaced. Russians have been saying, not Russians, I should say, a few Russian regular people are saying, yes, we started this military operation. We went into Ukraine. We, some buildings destroyed and so forth. But then we will help to rebuild. You know what? I look at these people and I understand that they're absolutely insane. Russian companies right now are in a state of disaster because our economy is in ruins. We don't have any money whatsoever. And who's gonna pick up the tab rebuilding Ukraine? It only makes sense that international community, along with Ukraine, will turn, after everything is stopped, will turn to Russia and say, hey, you made this mess, you gotta fix it, right? This is the bill. Was this like $1 trillion, $100 billion or something like that? And are we gonna pay? The Russian government gonna pay? What? How do these people, the planners, the great planners of Russia, okay, who planned this operation, how did they plan beyond the operation? Did they even think? This is shock, okay, but anyway, back to the news. There are news that the peace treaty is getting ready to be signed, okay? Again, Russian side, no news whatsoever. They think we are not worthy of telling us anything, okay? They think we're just appendix to the government, all right? We are small, tiny ants or something like down below somewhere, down on the ground. Why else they wouldn't tell us anything about peace treaty being negotiated, like details of this peace treaty, the steps and so forth. We get information from the Western media and from Ukrainian side, okay? And so far what I've heard from Ukrainian side is that the Russians at first were very, very rigid. They didn't want to give in anything, okay? They had some requirements and that's it. Now, after a few weeks, they have softened up and they're much closer to actually agreeing and signing this agreement, okay? The Ukrainian side is very optimistic. They think that they will sign soon. Russian side is silent. Probably the very few people on top who are involved in this thing, they know what's going on. But hey, informing us, who cares, right? I hope, I pray, I wish that this will happen as soon as possible. The fighting must stop. The regular, just usual Ukrainians must stop dying. They must come back home. What's going to happen after? I don't know, folks. That's for diplomats. That's for the government. I'm sure it'll be a huge mess. Okay, but hey, you know what? We'll deal with that. We'll pay the price. We Russians. It's going to be on our shoulders at the end. The government. I mean, who are kidding, right? This is going to be on our shoulders. But you know what? We will pay the price. Just please have it stop as soon as possible. That's the super chats. I'm sorry, guys. I saw the super chats. I'm just so emotional. I can't stop. Just give me 1 second. I'll acknowledge and thank everyone. To sum it up, the negotiations are constant. They used to meet in Belarusia, every other couple days, every other 2 days. But now they constantly on Skype or Zoom or something like that. Then they're discussing. Thank goodness, every day at the end of the stream, I pray and you pray with me, with huge group of people pray. I ask to give God, to give these people sense, to put sense, to shove sense into their heads so they stop it. I hope it'll happen soon. Thank you. Super chats. Not to shoot, I missed quite a few of them. I don't know how to go back. The current one from 400, is it from Czech Republic? Fancy free, 400 Czech crowns. Thank you so much. I was talking to Natasha, my wife, today. Every time I see a message, a comment, a wish, or a super chat from a person from Czech Republic, from Poland, from Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria, the countries that suffered so much from Soviet Union, that it really touches my heart. Thank you for your super chat and thank you. Fancy free. $20 super chat from Rick B. Greetings from Arizona, Konstantin. Keep up good work and important work. Hopefully soon the world can go back to business of peace. World will go to peace. I am absolutely sure, because you know what? There is more good than evil in this world. And this is, I believe, I know that. I don't even have to believe that. I know that. We will go back to peace. But Russia will not go back to normal. That I can guarantee you, because something been written on Russia and the Russians with indelible mark. And you know what? That's not our fault, regular people. We were as surprised as you were on the 24th, okay? We're just watching this thing as much with awe and shock as you are watching from afar. We're pretty much in the same place, but it's us they're writing on our foreheads. with indelible markers, you know. It's just insane. The Vidians solidarity. Vidians solidarity. I gotta check it out. What's the Vidians solidarity? Thank you so much for $20. Much appreciated. Ultra Sassy Becca, the usual suspect of super chats. Thank you. I appreciate you just being here and double appreciate the super chats. I can't downright say it, but you're a father, you understand there are things lost that can never. The thoughts makes my heart aching so badly. I love everyone. This is exactly what I mean. You know, things will not go back to Russians. So many sons were lost in this war. Officially, they gave us number 2 weeks ago. Only once, 498 people. That's not people, that's boys. 18, 19, 20-year-old boys. You think their mothers and fathers gonna go back to normal? And that's not just 500 people. You know, I think when we learn real numbers, we're gonna scream out of horror, okay? What about the Ukrainians? What about the Ukrainian soldiers, boys? You think their parents gonna go back to normal? What about the civilians, bystanders, you know, families, kids, you know? You think the loved ones gonna go to normal? I'm not even talking about money, the economy. Russian economy, holy, you guys should see what's going on around. Russians are absolutely clueless. They just go and like, oh, the price has gone up another 50% today. Yeah, oh, I cannot order this medicine. I cannot order the contacts. I cannot order this. Oh, they're out of stock, you know. Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, that company closed. Oh, I'm about to lose my job. Russians are just, you know, they don't know what's going on around. Do you think that's gonna go back to normal after the peace treaty is signed? You think that all these companies who left due to their business ethics, not the pressure from the governments or the sanctions against them if they stay in Russia, no. All the companies left due to their moral values, due to ethics, Christian ethics. You know, you think that they're gonna come right back to Russia? Few probably will, but you know what? Quite a few won't. Do you think that Russian banks will be restored? All that SWIFT stuff and everything else? My God, people gotta understand we're not gonna we're not gonna go back to normal, you know, but that's okay. That's the price that we're gonna pay for something that we didn't do, regular people, our government did. Okay, but we're gonna pay the price, and I'm willing to do that. I just want this freaking thing to stop. Gotta take a sip of tea. Leslie Young, $20. Thank you for doing this. Thank you so much for support. Reese Gray, you are the usual suspect of super chats. 10 Canadian dollars. Hello from British Columbia, Canada, Mr. Popular. I'm not Mr. Popular. I'm wishing for peace along with every other national human soul. Hopefully it comes soon. Best wishes to you and your family and all good humans. You don't understand how thankful I am to read all the comments, wishes, prayers sent to me from all over the world. I am feeling blessed, and I am feeling like I'm getting so much more than what I'm giving to people, you know? Thank you so much. Королевский борзой, you Russian or Ukrainian, regular people in America, don't blame regular people in Russia. Thank you for the super chat. I know, but some do, some will, more and more will. And you know what? I cannot blame them for blaming the Russian people, because partially it's our fault. I think you know exactly what I mean. Edwin Barkas, 10 euro, huge respect for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. my appreciation for the super chat. Duane Olson, $20. Thank you so much. $200. Charlie E, $200. That's huge. Thank you for your work. I see no quick, easy solution. Charlie, I'm with you. I'm horrified because I don't see a quick, easy solution. The quickest solution will be to stop this bloodshed. And it will be stopped soon. I know it will be stopped. But after that, I hope that you will, if you actually get some of this money, share it with fellow Russians not as fortunate as and your lovely family. Charlie, you've given $200. That's a lot. You tell me, you write me right now how much you want me to keep for myself and for my family, and how much you want to give to the others. Out of $200, 40% will be taken by YouTube, and I'll pay 6% of whatever is left personal income tax. And everything else I keep. Just tell me how much you want to split. And another thing is, I won't get this money until, at the best case scenario, until the 21st of April. I hope I will get it, but we'll see. $20 from Brian Homer. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you do. Your time and understanding of this whole situation is priceless. If you're ever in New Jersey, dinner is on me. Hey, you know what, Brian? If I am ever in New Jersey again, I've been to New Jersey. Dinner is on me. Thank you so much. Ingo Sauertskopf, $20. Keep it up, from German, living in California. Ingo, where are you in California? I attended University of California, Davis, near Sacramento. Where are you at? Peter, €10. Best wishes from Slovenia. Thank you so much, brother. Slovenia is... You know, I was gonna say Slavic brothers, but I'm too afraid because... Yeah, good brothers don't really invade, well, no, not invade, that declare special military operations in other countries, you know. And if something slips my tongue, just know that I'm too emotional. Please let me know in the comments later. 100%, 100 Dutch crowns from Denmark and Bulgaria. The light will win. Spartak Voshtinarov. Spartacus. Great name. One of my most favorite books is Spartacus by Giovannioli. Great name you have, by the way. I like it very much. Thank you so much. I think that the light wins at the end. Well, I know so. There's a new sponsor, Victoria Sean. Thank you so much. Welcome to Inside Russia Level. 100 Canadian dollars from Richard Steinberg. Thank you for giving us context on what is happening here. Please stay safe. Continue your excellent videos. Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Thank you so much. One of my things on a bucket list is snowboarding at Whistler, you know, near where you live. Best skiing places. Lisa Orlando, $10. Hi from Orlando. Your voice is so important, so thank you for what you're doing. You are speaking for so many who can't right now. Lisa, thank you so much. I'm speaking for the ones who can't, and I'm speaking for the ones who don't want to. Because some can. Yarn Prepper is warning me, do not say row backwards. Did I say that? Just let me know when, and then Gonna take it down. Guess, Katerina Tedinev, $5. I grew up in Kharkiv. I'm devastated. Thank you for everything you do. It's scary to think how many in the USSR could not have this voice. Thank you. Katerina, I've been to Kharkiv many times. I set up a huge engineering company there back in 2007, 500 plus engineers. I traveled there so many times. I worked with Kharkiv until the very last couple years, and the last time I was there, I traveled after 2014 many times, and let me tell you, love that city. Okay, it's so Russian. It's so culturally close to Russia. It's right on the border. It's fun. It's beautiful. Fantastic summers there. Fantastic people. First time I came after the revolution, and I was a little uneasy because I was listening to Russian TV and stuff. And I came, I checked into the hotel, I went on my business, finished, and at evening I decided to go out and eat. And first thing, I started looking for the Nazis, the nationalists, and I didn't see any. And I got a little braver, and I started going around. And then next day I started speaking to people. Not one single person was seen. And the third day I started speaking and telling people I'm from Moscow, from Russia, and people were absolutely fine. They did not change since 2014. And I was pretty amazed. And such a fantastic place. Everyone liked Russians up till the very last minute. Like more than 50% supported. I did not see any Ukrainian language there. I did not see. I heard Ukrainian speech, but as soon as people understood that I couldn't speak Ukrainian, I was Russian, they would switch to Russian, and they speak both languages perfectly. But you know what? I know what is going on in Kharkov right now, and I'm devastated because of that. And you know what? I don't know if I ever will be able to come back there, and it's such a tragedy. Thank you for your super chat. $10, $99, $100 from Liberty's Journey. I appreciate your sincerity and struggle. Unfortunately, everyone around the world will be feeling this for decades to come. I know. Thank you for what you're doing. Love and prayers from New York City. I know. And this is just what happened to Ukraine, what has happened to Ukraine and Ukrainians is breaking my heart. What is happened to Russians and the image of Russia is breaking my heart, because most people, we didn't do anything. We didn't want this. We were caught by horrific shock and surprise, okay? And I know what is going to happen for years to over 10, 20, 30 years. We'll be able to make up it to the world, with something really good. Recam, $20. Just keep being yourself, bro. That you can count on. I'm gonna keep on being myself. The best way to pay it forward is to be a good example and the role model to those around. Just keep it up. My dear friends, I apologize. I think I missed a few super chats in the beginning because they have a tendency to disappear from my stream and I cannot keep up with them. Please forgive me. Know that I appreciate your super chats. I appreciate your messages, and they touch, every single one touches my heart. I look at them after the stream, and in my private cabinet in YouTube, I can see messages, all the messages, and I can see the super chats themselves. They disappear here in the live stream chat, but they stay permanently where I can see them. So none of them goes unnoticed. Giving you what I can, but difficult as things are for me, I can't possibly imagine what you're going through. Sad parts is even in the best case scenario, where all of this stops. Could be 50 plus years before everyone recovers. Chart 2488. Well, first of all, 20 is more than enough. Thank you so much. 1 is great. Not like no super chats is okay. Messages are really what counts. Thank you so much. But I really appreciate $20. Trust me, that's fantastic. I know, could be 50 plus years before everyone recovers. I look at the Germans and I really admire them. They could overcome this huge virus, disease that happened to them. Strong and courageous people, you know what, and I hope that Russians will follow the suit. There's $1,900 super chat from Jupillo, Hupillo, 77. I still have hard time pronouncing it. Remember to drink your tea before it gets... Yeah, I know. Look, it's almost half gone. I limit this by 1 hour, and let me tell you, time flies. I want to have more time with you guys, but it's really difficult with so many people and so many comments, and my mods are working really, really hard. Cheers from North Karelia, and keep up the spirit. Karelia or North Carolina? I think it's North Carolina. $50 super chat. Thank you so much. God bless you and your family. I'm very, very glad to have found your channel. Remember that you're very loved. I pray that this crazy stuff will blow over soon, and we can all together as human brothers and siblings again. RC, thank you so much. $50 is a lot, and trust me, I am trying. I just don't know what else I can do, okay? There are some things I can't even give you a hint right here about, but trust me, I'm not sitting on my butt, okay? It's just, what else can I do? Just tell me. Thank you for the super chat. Again, new sponsor, Keith Ellis, Susan S., Constantine. The next 10-20 days will be the most telling as to what the future hands for all. Susan, I know, well, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, but I have a feeling, and I know things will, it's in my heart. I have this feeling that everything's gonna work out with this bloodshed, you know, it's gonna be over. Super chat is much appreciated. $10 from Andreas Mengry. Not $10, 9 sterling pounds. That's more than $10. I hope you're right. I hope peace is near. Love from Albania. Albania, keep it up. You know, before this whole thing started, just before, days before, we were planning a trip to an island right next to Albania, a Greek island. I forgot its name. It's right across the straits between Albania and this Greek island. And then I was talking to my wife, and I was telling, hey, perhaps we could take a ferry, go to Albania for a day, check it out. Mysterious and unknown country to me, but one day I hope... We're not going anywhere, okay? Not in this situation. We're not gonna go anywhere for a long time for vacation. But thank you very much for your super chat and for your support. $10, double M. Show these videos to your son in 10 years. He will be proud of you no matter what the world looks like. Keep your head held high. Thank you so much. You know, you're just aiming right to the bullseye, because one of the reasons I'm doing this is because of my son. And I've said it many times here, you know, I don't want to be stuck in a situation when in 20 years he grows up, he looks at me and he goes, Daddy, what were you doing back in 2022? And I don't want to be in a situation where I just look down and wouldn't say anything and be ashamed. So that's for Michael as well. That's for all of us. But also for Michael and for Oля and for Dasha and for Jake and Sky. They wanted to come and visit me in the summertime, and I wanted to keep them here for the entire summer from Maine on vacation, but you know what? They're not coming. Duke Hong, $15. Thank you for your perspective. Stay safe, brother. Hope someday we will have drinks and a Big Mac either in Carolina or Russia. Drinks and a Big Mac. Oh, California. You know what? How about this? First, let's say that if everything stopped and everything would go back to normal and I would get back to my income and everything, you know, I would just buy tickets, pick up and fly to California. Yeah, Big Mac, it's okay, but as a symbol, I don't like McDonald's, I don't like Big Macs, but as a symbol, it's in my heart, okay? Sounds like a fantastic plan. Martin Ducek, 200 Czech crowns. No message, I repeat once again. Every time I hear good word, a prayer, a wish, super chat, anything from a Czech, a Polish, Romanian, Bulgarian, the Eastern Europeans, it double touches my heart, because I understand that it's really difficult for you guys after what we did to your countries in the past. North Karelia, Finland. Da. Okay. Finland. Thanks for clearing that. Not North Carolina. Okay. I have some more news. I'll be real quick, guys. That I've been reading super chats. There are so many, and thank you so much for sending me your help and the super chats. In 2,300 people here. That's an incredible number. Thank you. So, a few more things. First of all, I would like to ask you a favor. I would like you to spread this message to, I don't know, social media. If you have YouTube channels, perhaps in the community section. So more people hear about what's going on in Russia in the real time and hear different opinion. There are different Russians who support this operation, who do not support, who oppose, but I would like everyone to hear my voice, okay? Please do not give up on Russians. Not all Russians are, how do I say that, bad. Not all Russians are, let's put it this way, uninformed, okay? Some are informed, some know what's going on, and some are telling you things the way they are. Please, if you could help me out, post on your Facebook, pages, just anywhere you can. I would really appreciate it. I would like to acknowledge one person that you have all heard of, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not sure if you heard what he's done, but this incredible guy, he's a champion in my heart, let me tell you. He filmed a message to Russian people. And the message is incredible. He gave his personal story about father. If you didn't know that, his father was actually, he was fighting against Russians in World War II near Stalingrad. Okay, he was badly hurt and he was commissioned back to Austria. So Arnold Schwarzenegger told his own story, how he met a great Russian Vlasov who inspired him. And he tried to give Russians truth about what's going on and a different perspective. A lot of Russians know Arnold Schwarzenegger. And let me tell you something. I think the message was delivered either yesterday or this morning. All people I know in Russia, they've seen this message. They keep on posting links to this message into each other, sending in messengers, informing calling and saying, hey, did you hear what Arnold had to say? He reached, just with one video, he reached millions of Russians. And let me tell you, his message is very soft, but very strong. So his message is great. So look, there are so many people who are in this stream right now, okay? There are many people who will be watching rerun later. If you can pass information, if you can pass my appreciation to Arnold Schwarzenegger or to a person who knows him, you know, there could be a link of people, please do. If you know anyone who knows Arnold or anyone who knows someone who knows Arnold, please. My respect for him, my thanks, and thanks for hundreds of thousands, millions of the Russians. His message was delivered. His message is right at people's hearts. Okay, I want you to know that. He's the only celebrity who's done that. The other ones, they're just canceling Russians. They're saying, Russia, you know, that's it, no more Russia, Russia as usual, okay? Arnold is the only one who actually touched the hearts of the Russians. There are some news. Huge news. Towards the end of the stream, I'm giving you this. As you know, Russia has very few supporters of this operation and very few partners left. There were 141 countries that actually voted condemning Russian operation in Ukraine, and only 5 countries, including Russia, that's 4 countries without Russia, actually did not condemn it. Okay, that's pretty bad number for Russia. Okay, but China was one of those countries who did not condemn, but they abstained, I think. And Russia has been regarding China as the closest partner, despite what's going on with the West, despite all the sanctions. China is Russia's last resort, because China has not blocked Russia, has not cancelled, has not sanctioned or anything. We are doing business as usual with China. Just real quick, €5 super chat from Robert Tom before it disappears. Always hope we will be united in the European Union with Russian brothers one day, maybe, with love and peace from Slovakia. Thank you so much, Robert. In Banska Bystrica, and then he came to Prague to pay his debt to people of Czech in Slovakia, Czech Republic and Slovakia. Anyway, thank you so much for the super chat. Go back to China. I gotta speed up because I don't have much time left. Look, Russia has considered China as the partner, okay? And we're sanctioned. SWIFT, we cut off SWIFT, we go to China, turn to China, and China says, okay, we have Union Pay. And then Russian banks start immediately after we cut off SWIFT, they start negotiating and creating this unified system with Chinese banks. Oh, and it was wonderful. Then the Chinese manufacturers are saying, you're not getting anything from European Union, all the exports been cut off, you know, from America and so forth. We'll help you out. You buy from us. That's gonna cost you 6 times more expensive, but hey, you can still buy it from us. Okay, I'm a little exaggerating about 6 times, just twice. It's gonna cost us double. And we go, okay, you know, no choice. Then there are rumors in the West that Russia is asking for some aid, military aid, financial aid. Was the aid given, not given? We don't know. It's just the wild rumors. It could be not true, okay? I don't want to spread fakes, disinformation, although it's not about Russian army, it's about China and the relationship anyway. So, last night, an event of cosmic proportion happens. Lavrov, Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You all heard the guy, okay? I used to have respect for him, great respect. Used to, in the past. So anyway, he flies to China. His plane takes off Moscow and flies, and it's a long flight to China from here. It's probably 7-hour flight or something like that. He flies to the city of Novosibirsk, which is the city in Siberia, southern Siberia, not too far from China. And all of a sudden, his plane turns around and goes back to Moscow. And everyone goes, huh? Just like that. You know why? Because most likely, well, we don't know why. Okay, I wasn't there, no one was there. But most likely, the Chinese gave a signal to Russia that they're not going to speak to Lavrov. Why else the plane would turn around and go back to Moscow? This is a bad, bad, bad thing for Russia, because for Russian economy, if China somehow jumps on the train of sanctions, that this is the end. Okay, no one else left. China is the last country remaining. India somehow might be supporting Russia, but India is very elusive country. It never supports or dismisses anyone. It's always in movement, so to speak. China is the last friend Russia has, and if it loses China, my friends, you're gonna see things developing faster than what you have been seeing for the past week or 3 weeks, for that matter. There's a super chat. Susan Hardley, $10. I will share with veteran and Christian groups on Facebook, as well as friends and family. Everyone should hear you for themselves. Your messages of sincerity and love. Prayers from Erie Canal. Is it Winnipeg? WNY? Wyoming? No, Wyoming. Erie. Lake Erie, right? It must be province in Canada. So, but that's American dollars. No. Susan, the message is wonderful, very touching. Thank you so much. I appreciate very much. Please let me know what city, state, province you're from. Couple developments. Very scary for me, and it might touch me personally. A lot of people, saying that please be careful, keep your family safe. Well, I think my family is safe because my family is not doing anything. My kids are not doing anything. We don't have any concentration camps for kids yet. Okay, my wife isn't doing anything, but I'm doing quite a bit, and I'm speaking up. I do live streams, and so far so good. Okay, my mods are working double time, triple time to keep me safe. And thank you so much again, Yarn Prepper. I'm gonna say your name double time all the time now. All the mods, thank you so much. Now, couple things recently, kind of sinister sounding. The Purge. The Purge. Do you know what the Purge is? I do too. And Vladimir Putin, in one of his addresses, meeting with someone, he actually said that what is happening in Russia right now can be a good purge for the country. That's all he said. Хорошее очищение, good purge. And then everyone was like, huh? What kind of purge? And his press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, explained later what he meant by this great purge. I will try to, hang on 1 second, I will try to quote him just in case. the purge of society. Okay, so Dmitry Peskov was asked by Meduza. Meduza is one of the media outlets that is still up and running. It's located not in Russia, outside of Russia. It's banned in Russia, but it's very active in the like among Russian journalists, and the journalists of Meduza are still allowed to ask questions. So they asked the question. Vladimir Putin was talking about how to support Russian provinces, and he was saying about purging the society, and that must strengthen the country. So Dmitry Peskov was asked what kind of purge. And he said, I quote, these times are very hard. And in times like this, very hard times, and lots of emotional situations are happening. And many people show their true self. And very many people show true self as traitors, speaking in the Russian terms. I'm quoting him right now. And they disappear from our lives. They disappear by themselves. Someone quits their jobs. Someone just quits the social life. Someone leaves the country and goes to a different country to live altogether. And this is how purge happens. Someone breaks the law and is punished according to the law, according to Russian courts. And this is what the purge is. You see, the problem is I don't like this thing that they called. I don't like the whole idea of our country having a purge. I don't want to purge anyone. I have so many people who have different opinions. Some opinions are, some people support this operation, and some people disagree with it, okay? And I was taught in the United States, then in Russia it was accepted that people are free to have their opinions and it's okay to disagree. But kind of shows us it's not okay to disagree. So again, this is the first time I hear about this purge, but that's a sinister message. And who's going to be purged first? Who disagree openly, publicly, and who are loud, okay? So, I don't like that. Wanted to share with you. Another thing Vladimir Putin asked, he kind of made a statement. He said that small businesses are the ones who must recover and help recover Russian economy. They must help recover. Well, I have a question to Vladimir Putin. As a small business owner in the past, I know very well. Dear Vladimir Putin, small businesses decide what they must and must not do by themselves. It's their sole decision of the owners. Usually in a small business, the owner is the worker, the janitor, the salesperson, the manufacturer, everything, okay? So, please, I'm asking you, leave the small businesses alone. Have them decide their own fate. This is called free economy and this is called freedom, okay? If the government starts deciding that small businesses must recover, must rebuild Russian economy, then you know what? Perhaps Russian economy shouldn't be put to shambles in the first place. How about this for a thought? JSleep, $5. Robert Bates deleted the message. JSleep, thank you so much. If you want me to answer the question, email me after the stream. I will gladly do that. I see the 10-minute warning. I have a couple more super chats. $20 from Fizzworld. My brother, thank you for lifting the veil and letting us peek into your world and your heart. Thank you. It's difficult. It's difficult to let someone, yet leave alone like so many people peek into my heart. I've been doing that, but that's difficult. Thank you for understanding. My family watches you with hope in our hearts from New York. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for good word. Thanks for understanding what I'm going through. And please keep on coming back. And thank you very much for your support. Super chat just disappeared. I'll try to find it. Keith Ellis, $10. Konstantin, I've mentioned you and the Russians like you and linked a previous live chat in the discussion on all this and old widely read discussion site. People are hearing your message. Keith, thank you so much. Trust me, it's very, very, very important. That means a lot to me. I want more people to hear this message. I want more people to hear what I have to say. There you go. I missed the super chat. Leonard Tomikas, Denmark, 100 Danish crowns. Grew up on Soviet system propaganda. Brainwashing was bad, but never on the same level as now in Russia. No comments. I mean, it's sad. Back in 91, we were so full of hopes, so full of just this great feeling that everything's gonna be all right now. We're gonna be part of the world. We're gonna... And now, Soviets at least tried to make it look good for the rest of the world. Thank you for the super chat, and it's hard not to agree with you, let me tell you. Another super chat I missed. Michalina Lomozik. Not very good. You're from Poland, right? 25 Poland. Polonez. Much love from Poland. Love will win. Again, Michalina, I hope I'm right. Thank you so much. Look, every time I hear something from a Polish, a guy or a girl, it touches my heart double time, because very much appreciated. Your words and money is also appreciated. Jolie, $10. People all over the world agree we're not our governments. Hope our children will do better than us. Much love from Indiana, USA. Thank you so much. Thanks for the message. Very touching. I totally agree. And thanks for the super chat. The new sponsor, AW. Welcome to Inside Russia. I would like to mention another person. An awesome. I just saw. Heidi Wolf, that incredible lady, listen to this. She became my Patreon for $500 per month. Check this out. I just saw it in the message, like before the stream. I wish I had her in person. Think about it, $500 a month. Wow. Thank you so much, Heidi. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm saying it in front of the entire chat, and I will send you a message. But this is just insane. Thank you so much. I saw a broken heart here. Just a second. Okay, wasn't to me. 9 minutes remaining. I'm about to finish this chat. I've delivered all messages, important messages I wanted to deliver, and I would like to finish this chat with a prayer. Item 69, $20 from Australia. Love from Australia. Thank you so much. Please send some spring word chat, and please send us your smiles and good mood and lightheartedness of Australian people. Um, Time's up. Before I finish, I want to ask everyone to join me in prayer. And if you're Christian, I know many of you are, please join me. If you're not Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, doesn't matter. Please join me, because my prayers, words of my prayers, they come from my heart, and our hearts are absolutely same. They beat the same, they hurt the same, they bleed the same. Please join me. If you're agnostic, if you don't believe in God, okay, do me a favor. I'm giving you information from very heart of Russia. I am risking my life, my freedom, my life too. So pay me back. It's not gonna cost you money, but just 1 minute. Join me in prayer. It's not gonna cost you anything, okay? But I would really, really appreciate it. My prayer is coming from my heart, and I'm not really good this like reading these things like to Matthews and to Hebrews and things like that. I just make up my prayers as I go, and I feel it's right. Okay, I know my prayers are rough on the edges sometimes, quite often actually, but they have meaning. They come right from my heart. Okay. Another thing I want to tell you is a couple people wanted to mention them in prayers, and this is absolutely fantastic. I not only I'm willing to do that, I'm doing it right now. First of all, there is a fellow member of this community, Anne Mary B, and her mom Rose is having problems with kidneys, and I would like to mention her tonight, right now, today. Also would like to mention Maria Z, our loved member of a community, her mom Svetlana and son Valentin. And I got a fantastic prayer today from Rafaela from Germany. From is the last name, and she actually made a recording and she sent a prayer to me and Natasha, and we listened to that prayer. So, dear God, please listen to me and all the people who are in the live stream, in the chat, listening to me. Thank you very much for giving us this day. Thank you for putting food on our table. No sound. Very strange. When did you lose the sound? Last 5 minutes. I was looking at the screen, I didn't see that. I was praying. Oh, jeez. Demons, my friends. They tried to interfere. How could it happen that the sound was lost right after I started praying? You know what? Let me pray again. Could you please stay for 5 more minutes? Well, 2 more minutes. I'll be real quick. Dear God, there was no sound during my prayer. I am repeating it. You heard just me, and I want everyone to hear me and join me in prayer. I'll be real quick because that's take number 2. Dear God, please help all the Ukrainian people who are in harm's way right now. Help all soldiers of Ukrainian army, Russian army, regular people, kids, families who are caught in this mess. Please have people who make decisions about this war. Give them sense. Put sense into their heads to stop this war, to make decisions, to bring peace onto our 2 countries. Please send an angel to every single Ukrainian, every single person in Ukraine right now to keep peace, to keep them out of harm's way. Please send angels with sharp swords to get rid of demons that have hijacked my country. Have angels run my country and shine and show the rest of the world how wonderful this place is, how wonderful people are, and how righteous it is. I would like to mention a few people in my prayer. Anne Mary B. Her mom Rose is in pain. She's having a hard time with her kidneys. Please help her recover as soon as possible and have her be healthy again. I would like to ask for Maria, Svetlana, and her son, Svetlana, her mom, and her son Valentin. Maria is a loved member of our community. She's out of Kiev, out of harm's way, but please send her financial means, so she and her loved ones can go on with their comfortable lives. And please, I would like to mention Rafaela from Germany. She's absolutely wonderful person. She's a Christian, our sister. I would like to ask her to send angel to watch over her and her loved ones. Thank you for putting food on our tables. Thank you for putting roof above our heads, and please bring peace between Russia and Ukraine and stop the bloodshed so we can live normally and peacefully again. Amen. Thank you so much, everyone, for another stream. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.